Hi, welcome to The Visionary. This video is for Aquarius all placements. Hi and welcome. I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, new and old. I appreciate you so very much. I appreciate everyone who views the videos, everyone who likes the videos, everyone who comments. Just thank you so very much. And so the name of this video is 444 Aquarius, Angel Messages from the Soul, merging with the higher self. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we will go through what I received in meditation, and then I also got a vision for you guys, so we'll go through the vision and then we will do the tarot and the oracle. Yes, and yes. And I don't know, Spirit is telling me that I need to mention we're going to be using the manga tarot today, as well as the Light Seers deck. So I don't know if you guys have been into anime or manga or that kind of stuff, but if you have been lately or just watching cartoon animated movies, this kind of a thing, then this is definitely a message for you. Okay, yes, and yes. Or if you've been seeing the number 1111, or if you've been seeing 444, 3 4s. Yes. Oh, we also are going to be putting out important dates, either for that are coming up, or dates that you need to look back at, or dates that are coming. Okay, so I have to remember to do that because that's something a little bit new, but Spirit said that they wanted to do it. So without further ado, okay, and the curtain raises. So the first vision that came through was this energy of 1 by 1, okay, and then it raised up 2 by 2, and then it raised up 3 by 3, and then it raised up 4 by 4, and those numbers equal 1, 4, 9, and 16 if you actually multiply the numbers, right? And so there's this energy of have patience, because whatever was holding you back from wish fulfillment is being healed at this time. Also expect the unexpected. Okay, don't fear the unknown, don't fear the unexpected, because that's really where your jewels, where your a pot of gold really is going to lie. It's this energy of fully trusting Spirit and allowing Spirit to bring you to happy places that you never even knew even existed, or that you wanted to go. You know, it's this energy of just throw the cards out there, and they fall where they may, and wherever they fall, that's where I'll go, right? It's that kind of energy. And also by following that kind of it's kind of like a new plan, right? By really allowing your heart to lead, allowing your angels to lead, allowing your higher self to lead, is that whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's self-love, personal growth, self-development, or if you're putting energies into both that and into a business, new or old, it doesn't matter, but the energy is about to start growing exponentially, right? So it's like 1 by 1, and then that's you trusting, and then you step forward 2 by 2. Okay, so there's going to be this time period where there's going to be a lot of like decisions that need to be made, but it's going to bring you greater stability. It's going to bring you new contracts, right? And they're going to start coming in like faster. The opportunities are going to come in faster. Then there's the 3 by 3, and this is where it's this energy of celebrating things before you see, before you receive, like you know, the cupcake. It's like celebrating that the cupcake is there. So Spirit is showing me you celebrating that you're mixing, you know, you put the egg in, and you're mixing in the oil, you're mixing in the water, you know, and you're mixing in all the ingredients, and now you're pouring it into the bowl, like celebrating everything. And also working with your guides, knowing that you're manifesting, right? And being grateful for the power, for the focus to manifest, co-create your heart's desires, you know. And then like you're raising up really fastly, because you just jumped from 4 to 9, right? So it's like fast change is going to be coming in, especially when you're working with your soul. It's this accelerated ascension type of energy. And then we got 4 by 4 coming in, and greater abundance, unexpected gifts, help and support from unexpected sources, unexpected ways, right? Ye not know the ways that I have, right? Ye not know the channels I have, ye not know, right? All of these different energies of you just trusting and not knowing where something's going to come from. It's going to bring you into victory. It's going to bring you into a lot of aces in the hole, you know, a lot of that kind of energy. And it's also keeping you in alignment with your heart's desires, is keeping you in alignment with soul, and also helping you to integrate more and more of your past energy into you. Okay, and so Spirit, we move forward. Spirit showed me Cookie Monster. For those of you who don't know Cookie Monster, he's from Sesame Street, and he's blue. He's like a blue. Okay, he might be a little bit darker than that, but he's a blue, and he's a puppet. Okay, and then there's Elmo, who I don't think Elmo's from Sesame Street, because I don't remember Elmo being there when I was a kid, but maybe Elmo joined Sesame Street later on. I don't know, but anyway, Elmo is red. Okay, and Elmo is also puppet. And so what I heard when I focused on Cookie Monster is greed, anxiety. Okay, and then when I looked at and of course he's eating a chocolate chip cookie. Then I looked at Elmo and I heard play, trusting. He's happy for no reason. He's happy just because the sky is blue. So whenever I'm in alignment and I know that like I'm there, my sign from Spirit is Pepsi, right? And it's the beautiful energy of blue and red, all right? And because I see it as like sky and earth, that may not be for you, but because this is in this blue and red energy, it's like you really merging, okay? And so with representing Cookie Monster, he's happy to just eat all the cookies that he wants, but there's this energy of greed and anxiety. So eating because you're trying to numb something, right? That kind of energy, like binge eating, or just eating because you're bored, not putting your energy into the right thing, that sloth energy. And then also this energy of greed of, I'm not going to move forward because I'm not going to get an immediate reward, okay, that I'm not going to get. So it's this energy of you learning that the instant gratification is just the fact that you're able to take the step, just the fact that you even received what the step was, just even the fact that you can imagine what the end would be once you get the reward. And that's where the energy of Elmo comes in. And Elmo is fully trusting. Elmo is ready to play. Elmo is down for anything. He's like, yeah, let's get on this motorcycle and let's ride, baby, ride, in my Elmo voice. Okay, yeah, this is so beautiful and very powerful. And Elmo is just happy that the sky is blue, but even when the sky isn't blue, Elmo is still happy. Elmo is happy to see the gray clouds. Elmo is happy for the rain. Elmo is very grateful. So this is this energy that you're coming into, and that you're cultivating, you're growing, you're seeding it, and you're also nurturing the things that you've already planted by coming into the energy, more into this Elmo energy. And it's like you really transforming and raising the frequency of your lower chakras, especially your root chakra. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. And so also this energy of meditating, of pacing yourself, this energy of Cookie Monster is coming in. Yeah, I can have all 12 cookies if I want. I can make all 24 and I can eat all 24, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to choose to savor it, right? I'm going to savor this cookie, and I'm going to be grateful and thankful that there's always more. So this is also you coming out of the energy of poverty, right? Especially if it had anything to do, scarcity, thank you mindset, anything to do with not having food, or past lives where you didn't have food and that kind of thing, which is going to come up again, all right? So going into, I saw the journey cards from the Kipper deck, okay? And so this is interesting because this is what the Kipper, okay, what that looks like. And so that might mean something for you, this trickster energy, and you overcoming that, right? And you using clear discernment to do that. So I saw the journey card number 10. So you're manifesting a new journey, a train ride, all aboard, okay? All aboard, Spirit's leading, all aboard. Are you going to get on it? If you do get on that train, it's going to lead you to a new pathway, something that's unknown. And on this pathway, this is interesting because when I saw the journey card, the number 10 stood out like crazy. It was like, that's all I saw. And then I felt the energy of the journey card. Actually, I'm feeling it very strongly right now. Okay, but then I saw the pathway card and I didn't see a number at all. I just saw the glittering gold pathway. It was just very beautiful. And even as I'm getting into it now, I can smell the dirt. I can smell the trees. I hear the bunnies. I feel the butterflies. I can feel some of the warmth of the sun that's still there, but the sun, it's setting, but I'm following it anyway, this kind of thing, knowing that I may not know what is coming, right? Because when the sun is setting, this energy of 12 twilight, the energy right before you see the last piece of light and it goes into darkness, you still trust it. I'm still going to walk the path, although I don't know where it's going to lead me. I'm going to trust it. Okay, which brings us into this donut energy, this energy of yummy source energy, where you're tasting the cream of life, right? And the cream of life is this energy where it's hidden. You have the donut, right? You have the layer of the donut, and then you have the layer of the pink frosting, and then you have the sprinkles. But once you get into the middle of the donut, right, you can taste that cream. And so Spirit is saying that you're changing your mindset to saying, you know what, there's a hole there, I'm not going to get the cream. And you're changing your mindset saying, you know what, I'm going to get the cream. I may not be able to see a hole there, but I can taste the cream. I can feel the cream. I know it's coming to me, right? So this is this energy of your imagination, of your third eye really expanding and opening, and knowing that although you may not be able to see victory, you may not be able to see the reward, you may not have the money in your bank account or in your hand, you may not have the keys to the house yet, you will. Okay, so so powerful. I love it. And so now that brings you into this energy of, I have to clear some karma. Okay, I have to clear some past energy. And this has to do with business energy. Okay. So what I saw was, it was like you were selling coffee for 10 cents. So this is definitely past life energy. And it was like, it was, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but this is kind of what's coming through. It's this energy of like someone like is either like very, very poor and they don't even have money to like wash, you know, their clothes or to wash their body. Or the other thing is like someone who is addicted to drugs or alcohol, and they're selling coffee for 10 cents, right? So this is representative, thank you, of your subconscious mind and how you see yourself when it comes to you selling yourself or selling a product. You're still holding on to this guilt and this shame of things that you've done yesteryear. Thank you, Yeshua, right? And it's time to release that, to let that go, to release the fear of selling yourself, release the fear that you have something to offer, release the fear of thinking that you came here with nothing, you know, because you really have come here with everything. Yes, yes, and yes. So a lot of you guys are going to be coming to the point where you're going to have to face that, because the point of ring past not. So with Metatron, you are going to have to face your fears in order to move up to the next level. And so Spirit says, what are you going to do? Are you going to allow yourself to move forward, or are you going to numb out and convince yourself that you're not enough, you're not worthy, it's not for you, it's not your time, you shouldn't even want something like that, how dare you? Okay, so this is also a cleansing of the ear chakras, okay, because that cleansing of the ear chakras is things that, like, almost like you were told, like if you were like maybe you grew up poor, right? And you were told that, how dare you want, you know, those Tiffany earrings? Like, are you kidding me? We need bread. Are you serious? Like, you know what I mean? And somebody saying to you, and then you feeling like guilty and shameful that you want something that is luxurious, or that you just want something that other people can't even imagine or fathom that they can have, right? You were breaking that. And not only are you breaking that mindset for yourself, but you're breaking that for all. Okay, and I mean for all. I don't mean just for your generation or just your family line. You're breaking it for all, because whatever the work is that you're doing right now, the love that you're sending to humanity, the love that you're sending to the past, a lot of you guys are coming out of, I'm just going to send love to the people that have hurt me. I'm just going to send love to my loved one. To my loved ones. A lot of you are raising in consciousness, and you're seeing that. Why just send love to the people who hurt you? Why just send love to the people that you love, right? Why just send love to your family? And you're saying, you know what? I have the power to send love to everybody. I have the power to send abundance to everybody. And you are stepping into that power, and you're sending out that energy, okay? So it's this thing of they watch, right? The councils and lords of karma, they watch and they see what you do when you're not in front of people, and it's this energy of return on investment that's coming in, and it's about to return to you in some way, shape, or form. And that moves us into the Golden Mountains that I saw. It was so beautiful, and it's very crisp air, very clean, very high oxygen. So maybe you guys are going to be planning to journey there or something like this. I definitely feel lake energy as well. And but the mountains are shimmering gold, and it's so beautiful. And then I see the mustard seed. The mustard seed is like so small, right? It's actually, I think the mustard seed is actually like that small, like really, okay? And so he says, that's all the faith that you need, and you can move mountains. All right, that's all the faith you need, and you can move mountains. And so as you're going throughout this process, as you're going through this integration, this merging with your higher self, as you're journeying on this pathway, he says, I ask you, hold that mustard seed in your hand and know that that is all the faith that you need. And together we will move mountains. Where the door was closed, it will be open. Okay, so this is also where there were no opportunities. All of a sudden, it's going to be abundant for you. This is also this energy of you meditating and you allowing yourself to have the advantage. I'm seeing 3 8s, right? And the advantage is you receiving from your intuition what steps to take. Okay, that's how you increase like exponentially and in the success that you have, the victory that you have, the opportunities that you have, because your intuition is the thing that says, okay, turn right, and you turn right. Your intuition is like, leave that change, and you leave that change. Your intuition says, go this way, you go that way. Your intuition says, go see a movie, you go see a movie, right? Your intuition says, open that bank account, you open that bank account. Your intuition says, I want you to go to that Stewart's, not this Stewart's. That's a convenience store where I live, right? And there is gold in that for you. Maybe you run into somebody and they're orchestrating something. So that might even happen where you have no clue, but you run into somebody that is a golden link, right, in your chain, right? It's a golden link in your chain to this energy of golden abundance, right? Of creating for the highest and greatest good of all, right? This is really powerful. And then we go down into something is hidden. So the crescent moon. And this is interesting. They're wanting me to let you know. So like the way I saw it, the crescent moon was on, if I'm just looking at it, this is so funny because I'm like looking at a mirror and it's like ridiculous. It's on the left, but if we're looking back at the mirror, it's on the right. So there's something hidden from you, and whatever these actions that you're being asked to take, and you don't even know like how they relate or what have you, but there's something hidden, like the universe is setting something up for you, right? And it's not setting you up for fail because you're releasing that mindset. The universe sets me up for success. So that might be something that you want to say over and over again. The universe sets me up for success. I'm going to write it down on the back of this card. I love this. This is so powerful. It's like unicorn energy, like times 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 by 3 by 3. That might be something. I'm getting the 369 method to write that. I'm just going to explain really quickly. So, and I may not have it completely correct. All right. So if you need to correct this, go ahead and put it down in the comments. And I humbly thank you. So the universe sets me up for success, right? Or the universe leads me to success. The universe sets me up for success. The universe sets me up for success. So I'm seeing there's 3 ways that spirit wants. It's an invitation to do this. It's either you write it down, and then you write it down 3 times. The universe sets me up for success. And then in the middle of the day or whenever, you write it down 6 times, right? The universe sets me up for success. And then later on, you write it down 9 times. The universe sets me up for success. All right, that's a 369 method. And then see what comes into reality. You can do it for 1 day. You can do it for multiple days. It's up to you, right? I'm seeing like 13. So that's a long time to be able to stick to the 369 method with this affirmation, right? But it's going to lead to some kind of death and some kind of new beginning, you know. So that's up to you if you want to take that on. You don't have to do the whole 13 days. You can do whatever your intuition is guiding you to. The other way to use this is to use the 369 method, but to say it audibly, to say the affirmations like that, okay? And the third way that Spirit is bringing this into us is to say it in the mirror. It doesn't matter what kind of a mirror, but to do the 369 method and say the affirmation in the mirror. Now, if you do it all three ways, you write it, you say it out loud, and you do it in the mirror, you are a superstar, because that means you're like, you know what, I'm superhero status. I know what my superpower is, and I'm going for it, okay? And that's also this energy 3x3x3. So if you do that, you're gonna really automatically kind of jump, because look at that. Look at that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, baby. 1, 2, 3, listen to me. Bring it through. Spirit says, let's manifest. The time is now. I'm inviting you. Your true blue, baby. I got that red too. I love it. Okay. That's so funny. So, oh, okay. He wants us to do the numbers. Okay, so I feel like this is something that is going to be important for you. What is it? Important for you now. Okay, so what is this date that is important for them now? Okay, Libra season. Libra. So what is that? Hold on. I'm going to have to do it, because now it's not just coming out to me on what month Libra is. Right, it's like performance anxiety. Oh no. Okay, so we have Virgo, and then we have Libra, right? Ishnamata okadash. Yeah, and then we have Scorpio. I hope that's right. So whenever Libra season is, it's whatever the 8 is. I don't have my other phone out. He says just do it on your thing. Okay, Aries, Taurus, Cancer. Okay, Leo, Virgo. 7. So there's something about, I just heard July 8th. Okay, so that's one thing. Yeah. So that's one thing, and I know that July 8th is Leo. I believe that's Leo season, but there's something in it. There's something in that. Okay, so take a look at that. I'm just gonna write this date down. Iroda mati katala. Yeah. There's something in that. That took us a little bit of time to get to that. And was like, so that's another thing too. You might receive like a clue. I call it clues, right? Synchronicities to me are clues. And Spirit's like, pay attention. I need you to go a little bit further. All right. So there's something about July 8th and Libra energy that is important. Spirit's like, you'll know why. You'll know what it is. And then we have Pisces. This is so funny because he has me looking at, he says March 8th. Irokotana. Ishamatara katini moto wa akati ishnama. Alright, so ayatara katini mato kotoshini namatala irakatara samata. There's 2. Alright. So March 8th. So March 4th through the 8th, there's something that's going to be happening. I almost feel like somebody's supposed to travel during these times. Yeah, check that out. Or you traveled during these times last year, because I'm seeing 2023, and there might be some kind of, there's something in that energy for you spiritually. Because I'm seeing this 8. It keeps looking to me. Metatron is here very strongly. So if you've been working with Metatron, or 8s have been coming up for you, that's definitely confirmation that this is definitely for you. Okay. I'm also, what are you seeing? I'm seeing Lion's Gate, and I'm also seeing 8/12. So there's something with 8/8, and that's why that July energy is. Oh, I just realized that is like, yeah. that's almost a whole month before Lionsgate. So I don't know, that time frame, it was really important for you to look at. Okay, I also feel like next year, 2024, that time frame is also going to, because that's like 32 days, I think. That time frame is going to also be very important for you to either be on vacation or for you to be in sacred ceremony, that kind of, and I know it's like for some people it's right in the middle of summer, but that time frame is going to be really good because for you guys, you're going to be getting lots of downloads during that time as well. And then, so this is also what's happening. Go back to your downloads that you received during that time. I keep wanting to do like in April, and he keeps stopping me. Okay, so I almost feel like there's somebody that was born in April that you keep trying to go back to, or somebody who you feel that is going to be giving you, who has given you security or stability in some way, shape, or form, whether it was from your inner child, your teenage self, or from, your adult self. But Spirit is saying, no, okay, don't go back. Okay, yeah, no, don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Giving you courage. So that's probably why also this energy of like Libra rules the heart chakra as well. And then that courage with the Leo energy, right? Coming into balance. All right, so let me tell you about this vision that came through. It has something to do with 11:11, a wish coming true. A wish comes true. A wish comes true. Yes, I love you. I love you. Okay, so I noticed the word morning was coming out a lot. So my friend had said to me one time, we were talking, and at the time she just got diagnosed with cancer. And she's actually cancer too. And she said to me, I don't like to say good morning because it's like you're mourning, so it's gonna be good. Like, how does that, you know what I mean? And I was like, I guess, but if you are mourning, wouldn't you want it to be good? Like, mourning someone's death or something like that, like, this energy of sweet release, of remembering the happy times, but then they make you cry like hell, that kind of energy. And my brother texted me this morning and was like, good morning. And he's gonna go see her mom. It's Veterans Day coming up, and she's passed away, right? So he's just telling me that he's gonna go see her. And so I was like, and it took us a long time. There's still times when we still mourn her death, right? But yeah, it's just taking us time to do that. And actually it's coming up November 9th, and it'll be 15 years. So anyway, so that might be significant, the numbers, okay? 11, 9, that kind of thing. So I just noticed it, and then I was not even thinking about anything. My mind was like empty and clear. And when that happens, I get these like little downloads, and then Spirit says to me, morning. And I'm like, okay, so what is this? And so I said, all right, I need to make space for this. So I know mourning has to do with an emotion, that kind of a thing. I was like, all right, let's make space for whatever is trying to come through, and we need to make space for it. So we used our selenite, and we used peach moonstone and sardonyx onyx. We wore a sweatshirt, and we put that into our sweatshirt. It has a pocket in the front of it, so it could be right there on the sacral chakra. The reason why I'm telling you this is because Spirit wants me to. Maybe it's something you can duplicate. Maybe it's, I don't know, but whatever, okay? So the vision that came through, I saw Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Now, Eeyore is known to be, he's sad all the time for like no reason, right? And he's usually like gray, periwinkle type of color. And so I saw Eeyore, and he was holding something, and I'm like, what are you holding? But then there was like this I don't know what you call it. I'm just going to say crane because I don't know what that like claw thing is. But there was a claw that was holding Eeyore. And it was almost as if like Eeyore and whatever Eeyore was holding was about to like go over and get crushed. You know how they do that with cars, and they put it in the thing and they get crushed, and then the cars are like in these little compact things, but it's like you're done. There's no more. There's no more use for you. It's over, right? And so Spirit showed me that Eeyore was holding on to a past person, somebody who had given you a lot of grief, okay? But there was also a lot of joy, a lot of love, in this situation. So it almost was, in the way that it was imbalanced, it was also balanced, So you learned a lot from this person and you were able to open up a lot. But this also is why when this person left your life, or when you had to leave this person, there was a lot of mourning that you had to do, okay? Or that you didn't do, because Eeyore is still holding on to this energy in your subconscious mind, not wanting to let it go. And so Spirit says, let go. Just give it to me. Give it to me. You can let it go. So Eeyore, you says, okay, I'm gonna let it go. And it happened to be like it was some kind of male energy, okay? So whatever this was, it impacted your masculine energy a lot, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. And so you let it go, and as you let it go, he starts turning to like a bright blue. And it's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. He starts turning into a bright blue. So you start turning into this bright blue. And this energy of like calmness. Like, you've made peace with this. And you're able to let it go because you don't have to carry it anymore. This baggage, right? You don't have to carry it. And so also Spirit said that what you've been doing with things that you've been sad about or things that you've lost is that you have been picking it up like it's this car, and you've been like crushing it, and then you've been putting it over here, hiding it in your subconscious, and all of this heaviness has been weighing you down, stopping you from ascending, stopping you from moving forward. So he says, we can't do this anymore. It's time for us to transform the sadness, transform the grief, transform the mourning energy into peace, into calmness, into acceptance, right? And so as you are coming into this, like this core limiting belief that, you know what, we're just going to push it off to the side. We're not going to really deal with it. We're not doing that anymore. We're taking it, we're looking at it, and we're processing it, right? And that process of transformation is what leads you into this beautiful energy of not only transforming the emotions in your mind, but you actually transform your physical self in some way, because now Eeyore starts turning into a My Little Pony, right? So beautiful. It's like Eeyore's hair turns from black to pink, and then Eeyore's body turns into a white My Little Pony. And then the transformation, it just starts going, and then you turn into this white stag, and then the white stag turns into this unicorn, and then the unicorn turns into this Pegasus, and then the Pegasus turns into this like Centaurian energy Pegasus unicorn. It's the most beautiful thing that I could see. I wish I could freaking draw it for you, but this is you. This is you and your beautiful transformation when you decide to stop focusing on covering up what you don't want to deal with, and you deal with it, right? When you open up and you say, you know what, I'm ready to look at it now. I'm ready to process it because I'm ready to let it go. Okay, so Spirit is like, what have you been mourning? What have you been pushing under the rug that you need to let go, right? That you need to make, it's really making peace with it and accepting it. That's really what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's really what it is. So there was a point in time when my brother could not visit my mother on his own, right? He just couldn't. We're 14 years apart. And he had to grow into that. And now he's over here texting me like, yeah, you know, I'm going to go see mom tomorrow, you know, and he's making the arrangements all on his own. And he's ready to like show up like with his full presence on his own if I can't make the time, right? You know, it's that kind of an energy. And this is the thing too. Within myself, I've grown because I don't even feel the need to be there at the same time as him. So it's like we've put it into acceptance of the death, right? But we're also still kind of honoring it. So that's that kind of beautiful energy of whatever this masculine, maybe it was a masculine, I'm not sure, but it could have been somebody who had masculine energy that you had to let go of. But maybe that's why it's been so hard, because there was so much joy. And Spirit says you don't have to let go of the joy. You don't have to let go of the love that you felt. You don't have to let go of the growth. You know what I mean? You don't have to let go of that. But you do You need to let go of what is holding you down, what makes you feel shameful or makes you in the energy of guilt, right? Yes. Right? Anything that is making you feel unworthy or stealing your confidence, because this is the other energy with that 10 cents. Whatever this was, the scarcity, poverty energy, it was also present in this relationship. Okay, so that's also how you know who we're talking about, and who Spirit is calling attention to, where it's time to honor the joy, honor the happiness, but everything else, accept it, make peace with it, forgive it, let it go, give it to Spirit. Okay, give it to the violet flame, give it to the white flame, give it to Mother Earth, just give it. Okay, whoever you want to give it to the universe to be transformed so that you can go on this ascension. And Spirit says you don't have to worry about that kind of car lot or carport now that has all that crushed energy, because as you are focusing on transforming it, not only are you transforming everything within your subconscious that was in this kind of area, right? But you're also allowing more space to be created so you can receive more. And also, as you give this energy away, right? As you let go, you're helping the earth to transform as well. Yes, yes, and yes. And remember, when you're healing yourselves, you're healing others, and that is also healing the world, right? Yes, because when you let somebody go, you also make way for them to grow as well, you know? Yeah, so it's like when both people let go and both people honor the sanctity of whatever was developed or grown during that time, you know, it's so much power that is released back to both of you, right? So that's how Spirit is defining it. Yeah. All right. Page of Swords. This was also on the split when we came through. 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Justice. We're gonna read for however it wants to come through. And Knight of Coins. Oh yeah, so this is also why that Libra energy is showing up. Also Capricorn energy showing up very strongly for Aquarius at this time as well. Okay. I don't know if this is all right. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay. Page of Swords. Okay, I like this. I'm walking into my new beginning. Yes. All right, and it's like you got all these intuitive downloads, and you're ready. And also, this mirror came to us. In our third eye, this mirror here. Okay, and there was, so how Spirit showed us is like there was and I forgot that this is set like that, so I can show it to you like this. So it was I thought it was a window, but it was a mirror, and when we were seeing in our third eye, and it was like very blue, and the outline actually was like black, and like, I don't know, it was like old, right? And then somebody like came out, like opened the mirror up and came out, and it was like this little kid, you know, like a pickpocket type of thing, you know, kind of energy. And so I almost feel like there may be somebody that is around you or that may come towards you where they have this very young kind of energy, you know, and they may have wanted to come into your energy because with the intention to take something from you, right? To pickpocket something from you. But what I'm feeling from this is that it's like what is for you is for you. So even if you tell an idea to somebody and they want to like take something from the idea, or they want to try to pop off with it or whatever, if it's for them, yeah, they will prosper from it. But if it's not, they won't. And so also God is coming in and reminding you, what I've given to you, I've given to you. Okay. So this is also kind of a little bit of a warning that's coming through as well, is like, you know, if you want to keep something on the down low, if you want to stop people from energetically stealing from it and that kind of a thing, then don't put it out there. All right, is what's also coming from this card. And then with the 9 of Cups, or I don't know why I said 9 of Cups, it just makes me feel like that 9 of Pentacles. So there might be a wish fulfillment of some new financial freedom that's coming in. Also, there's lots of grapes in this card, so definitely more abundance coming in, and you just feeling, not worrying about money, giving all anxiety woes away and that kind of a thing. So whatever the success is that is about to come into you, one is gonna your purpose is prospering, you know, or your path is prospering, like, is how I kind of want to say, because it's this energy of you following that path and you just having a complete trust and having complete faith in you and in what God gave you, your skills, your talents, your knowledge, your wisdom, your uniqueness, your individuality, right? It creates this new beginning to where you are going to get paid in some way for something that you do. Okay. And I feel like the fact that this is the Nine of Pentacles, it's something, it's something that you, it's like you're stepping through this. I don't feel like there's a team. So it's something that you've been doing on your own, and you're finally really stepping through this new portal. I see like a rupee portal that's being opened to you, and you're really going through it enthusiastically and passionately. And then with justice coming in, I feel like this 11 energy, right? Libra again coming through really strongly, that you've been learning how to temper your energy, how to balance your energy, how to release things that are not yours. You know, I'm also feeling a lot of psychic protection, shielding, mastering, that kind of a thing. That's really coming in with justice, so that way you can open your heart fully and feel that. Yeah. Yeah. And which brings us into the Knight of Coins. So whatever this is, it's definitely it's a journey, right? And it's also like this energy of like, it's tortoise energy that also came to us. There's also energy of Cyprus coming in, and the word Acosta, which we didn't look up, but we know Acosta is Greek, which is like funny. We've been watching My Fat Greek Wedding, you know, like we watched all of them, and then the third one came out and we went and we watched that. And so it's just funny because I'm like, that's a Greek word, you know. That's just funny. I love it. So some of you guys might be doing that, or you might be Greek or have Greek origins, or there might be the Greek pantheon that's been reaching out to you, or you might be working with the Greek gods and goddesses, that kind of a thing. Also, you might be, Plato is coming through, Socrates, that kind of energy. So you might be studying the greats in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, so definitely, you know, your community. But I also feel there's this energy of like, how do we say this? It's like, I feel like you've moved communities. I feel like you need to know that wherever Spirit has put you, that people have your back and that they're rooting for you. And there's also this energy. I just seen there's like a ghost behind you. So there's also like your ancestors are there too, right? And they're like rooting you on. So if you've been moved to a certain place, even if it's unfamiliar or if it's uncomfortable or you're just getting your footing, know that you have support. And I almost feel like you have unseen support as well. Not just from your ancestors, but also from people in your community that want to see you thrive, right? And that are sending you you know, good energy. So this is also this energy of on the Evil Eye deck, the card that's coming up is a light worker, is like doing light magic on your behalf, like sending you love and sending you prayers, you know, that kind of thing. So know that there are people that you don't talk to every day, that people yeah, almost people that watch you that you don't even know that are watching you, are sending you good vibes. And then also on top of that, if you've been moved again to a different location or a different situation or a different platform, know that there's also people there that are supporting you, right? Spirit says that you can trust, and then I was like, trust with your ideas, or just like trust as in like, you know, can be around. And he says trust to be around. All right, so again, keep your ideas on lock. Yeah. Isnamata, Ushamala, Isnamala, Itala, Ushamala. It's this energy of, instead of telling people that you're opening up a candy store, okay, instead of like, all right, so there's two things coming in. So there is a manifestation technique, Neville Goddard, where I forget what it's called, but basically you hear people talking about your success, or you hear people talking about you going on a trip, or talking about how successful a business is. You hear people, you hear your customers thanking you. You can even write this stuff down as well, but it's like, but you're hearing it, or you're hearing someone tell you congratulations on that new house, or I heard you're getting married, congratulations. Like you hear somebody telling you this, right? So it's that kind of an energy that you can use, because whatever it is, I just heard transverse, right? So it's whatever it's like. And the way they're explaining this to me is like you're transferring universes. I love this. I don't even know. I don't know what that word means like in real life, but that's what's happening. It's like you're moving into different realities. You're ascending right into a different timeline, and so there may be still connections where it's not safe to say this information. So instead of telling people I'm going to open a candy store, you give them the paper that says your opening is on such and such date, where you got the store, you got the license, you got your equipment, you got the boxes, you got the setup, your store is set up, you have everything is completely set. Everything's completely set. And you even got the customers, because you've been doing this energy work and you've been seeing customers come into your store. You've been happy to have them. Like, so there's no way that anybody can throw a monkey wrench into this, type of thing. And right. Because also throughout this entire process, what's happening is you are building your confidence and your strength, and you're building your light body up to where you can't be penetrated. You know what I mean? By negative, by evil eye, by people talking about you, envy or jealousy. This morning, I saw green eyes, and when it happens, I know that I was like, oh, you gotta do solar plexus work. You gotta do some clearing, because there's some green eye stuff that is starting to come through. So we gotta go work on that. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of energy of you preparing for it. And that might be why this is also out like this, because whatever this new beginning is, it's like you're kind of doing it on your own. There might be other players in it, but they're definitely not in your like immediate circle. All right. These are like new players that might come in, links in your chain, okay? And maybe down the road they'll become significant in your life, or maybe they'll just be a link in your chain, and that's it. You know what I mean? So you're also understanding what detachment is, okay? And Spirit says that's another reason why you're flourishing, okay, at this time, or will be flourishing. Mature woman. So this is funny, right? So at bat, like at bat, right? Like I'm ready to bat, I'm ready to go. So I would say that there's going to be a woman that is going to be a link in your chain of this new beginning, right? Or in my butt, and Spirit kind of stopped me because I was ready to jump on it. I was ready to be like, oh, that's what it is. And Spirit was like, take a closer look. So when you're going into when this opportunity presents itself, take a closer look. Tap into your higher self, okay? And make sure that you are taking this step that your intuition is guiding you to take, and you're not taking a step based on fear. Because this is the other thing, as you're going through this, you're merging with your higher self. So you're transmuting, you're clearing any subconscious blockages that would make you not merge with your higher self, right? And so your higher self is putting you on the path of success that is in accordance with your higher self, okay? And so when you're like, oh, I hear jackrabbit, it's like jackrabbit, like, no, Daniel son, slow down, okay? Wax on, wax off. Confirm, clear discernment, okay? Then take action, because that fire energy, massive action, whatever that is, it's like that action where you feel it in your bones type of action is what I feel. Yeah, so it's going to be important to wait for the right time. Okay, timing is going to be important, and in order for timing to be able to accelerate, to go into the exponential thing, you have to get the timing from your higher self. Okay, from soul. Yes. Irotama. Expectation. So we said that you're learning how to release attachment. So when you release attachment, you're learning how to release attachments, like give, step forward, experience, receive without attachment, right? And that really means is that you're moving forward from expecting the worst. You're moving forward from expecting hard work. You're moving forward from expecting negative results or negative outcomes. So you're really doing a very big transformation of the mind, okay, which I feel has to do with letting go of whatever that energy, that ego or you were holding on to, whatever was creating sadness, whatever negative attachment. You're releasing that fully, okay, so that you can move forward, because 28 is my move forward number, right? I release all expectations. And what does this say? The universe sets me up for success, okay? And so it doesn't have to be business. It could be in a relationship with yourself, or it could be like starting a new diet. Maybe you're going to try intermittent fasting, whatever. Whoa, baby, whoa. He says 3. Okay. Yeah. Didn't we tell you it was popping up? Yeah. Yeah. So courthouse is 23 energy. Definitely this Ace of Wands. So whatever this is, you're probably going to be maybe getting a DBA. So that's how I really feel like it's business. But it could be some other thing. Maybe you're going to be, I just heard legally changing your name. So maybe some of you guys are going to be getting married and you're going to fill out your marriage certificate. And maybe it has something to do with a business or something like that. I almost feel like there's some kind of, I'm going through a lot of paperwork. There's some kind of red tape or something that's happening because of a name or something like this. And so you're taking the steps to do whatever you need to do to release the red tape. This red tape could be energetically or it could be physically, because I actually feel somebody like looking through paperwork. Yeah. And official person 22. So with this justice, and I'm getting 1122. So that might be a number, or something's going to happen at 1122, or you're going to have an epiphany at 1122, or maybe even 1122 from the time you see this reading. I feel like it's PM that you're going to come into this energy of creating justice for yourself. It almost feels like maybe you're gonna be handing in the paperwork at 1122 to an official person, or maybe something's gonna be happening. I don't know, and it could be, and because I'm getting this too, like maybe somebody is gonna, get a thing where they're gonna say, okay, you're gonna get a slip, where you're gonna be able to claim unemployment, right? Where you're gonna, and I don't want to manifest this for anybody, but I almost feel like you're manifesting it for yourself, where you're gonna where your job is either going to let you go or lay you off because of some kind of issue, but then that frees up the space for you to put into your business. All right, it gives you the time that's needed, right? Or it gives you the time that's needed to work on releasing the poverty. And yeah, also I'm getting releasing the belief that rapid success is not possible for you, right? Like I feel that. And that, remember we were talking about that earlier with clearing of the ear chakras and clearing of like what other people have said to you and that kind of a thing. I feel like you're really coming up out of this energy. Like you're manifesting a way out, okay? Yeah. And I think you could say that too. I'm manifesting a way out. That's what I'm really feeling. Because I feel like it's like if you've manifested your way like into more poverty or into financial hardship or that kind of a thing because of your fear, and you're recognizing that, like you are now there's a solution that's coming into you. And also with the house here in number 20, it's divine intervention, which you can't see it, but it's over here. King of Cups. Yeah, look at that. You're healing. Oh my God, I just said you're healing it, right? I've manifested the solution. I have the solution, whatever that is. And it's like really following your intuition, following your gut. Ooh, that's a lot. What? Okay, I'm not going to go through all that just came out. But if we were to go through it quickly, all right. You're trusting, all right? This energy of where blockages, where you're trusting now. Look, see, you're trusting. You're going on that great adventure. You're working with your guides. as well. So working with ascendant masters, working with deities and goddesses to move forward, to create, to weave this new tapestry. You're coming into your strength. You know who you are, and you're standing in your light and in your power, and you're also cleansing your energy on the daily, if not more than once a day. All right, there's the Knight of Pentacles coming back in. You know that this new journey is going to take time, but you are walking it. You're like, I'm not going to stand still anymore. I'm going to take action. And in that, you are meditating, because you know that a part of taking action is resting your mind and receiving. Okay, meditation is where you receive from your higher self, from soul, and where you can integrate these energies, right? Because that you know your wishes are going to come true. It's never mind, are they going to come true? Am I wasting my time? You're not doing that anymore. You're stepping fully into your energy and saying, you know what? God put this dream in my heart. He put this desire here. I'm going to fully trust and believe it. I'm moving forward with full confidence. And as you do, you open up and you receive even more. Okay. And this is also this energy of releasing all of the financial hardship that you've been going through. No longer saying that it's okay to suffer, and you saying it's okay to receive. Okay, Iro Samata. And then there goes the Two of Wands that's been coming up a lot lately this week, because you were finally uncovering your worthiness. You're stepping into your power. You're seeing who you are. And in that, this 23, I now see the possibilities of my reality. I now see the possibilities because I believe in my power. So you might even be saying, I believe in myself. I'm confident a lot. And if you're not, maybe that's an invitation. All right. But you're standing in the power that you truly are, opening to abundance and wealth, opening to abundance and wealth, opening to abundance and wealth. And then as you do that, you're understanding the importance of balance, giving to yourself, but also nurturing your seeds, nurturing your garden, working with your inner child. What should we nurture today, and how should we nurture it? Bringing in your masculine and your feminine and your higher self, the power of 4. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. Having clear discernment before you take action on anything. Yes, yes, yes. But assuming that it's true. My business is successful. What is it? The universe sets me up for success. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Okay, so whatever the success is that you're coming into, that you are walking that path, okay, it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. And when you are emotionally fulfilled, guess what happens? Woo! Avalanche of abundance. Woo! You know why? Because you're in that frequency. Woo! No worry. All is being taken care of. All being taken care of. All right, we're going to end the reading there. I love you guys so very much. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And yeah, just thank you guys so very much. And I will see you in the next one. Namaste.